This might be Game Freak's most ambitious game ever, and it's not Pokémon. Although, it did spawn in the Kanto region. I had the chance to play Beast of Reincarnation ahead of its release. Going in, I genuinely didn't know what to expect, but I'm happy to report that I've come out the other side very pleasantly surprised. So much so that I've decided to do a full playthrough live on stream, but not before I chat with you about my first impressions, having played about 3 hours so far. A huge thank you to Game Freak, Fictions, and the Beast of Reincarnation PR team for providing me with the review code for the game. Beast of Reincarnation drops you into post-apocalyptic Japan, where a mysterious corruption has all but wiped out humanity. You play as Emma, the Sealer, an outcast with supernatural powers that mirror the very monster she's fighting against, alongside Ku, her loyal dog and fellow outcast who shares her affliction. It's a one-person, one-dog action RPG, and if that's not the perfect premise for me, I don't know what is. This game is actually Game Freak's first major AAA-scale project outside of the Pokémon franchise. As I get deeper into the game, I'm curious to see if this will be a total departure from what we've seen from the studio in the past, or if we'll see some familiar Game Freak DNA hiding under the surface. The combat blends real-time action with turn-based commands where you're actually fighting directly as Emma while also being able to command Ku to perform certain abilities. The core combat experience is intentionally challenging, but there are difficulty options for players of varying skill levels. Personally, I've been playing through on normal, and I've died a few times. Come on! But nowhere near enough to reach the point of complete frustration. I find the combat feels very satisfying, especially the parrying mechanic. I really can't get enough of it. Maybe I'm just not getting the... Oh! There we go! Okay! Fair warning, the map does open up fast, and it is very easy to get distracted exploring instead of progressing. The door is tightly sealed. You observe the mechanism closely. A red key seems to be necessary. I wonder where the key would be. See, though I'm kind of afraid to leave the village too soon. What if the key is somewhere around here and then I leave?
I possess the red key, which you can have.
Was progressing the main story all that I had to do to get it? Oh my god. My advice is to stick with the main story quest first and then let exploration happen around that, at least early on. You'll run into campsites scattered across the map where you can rest, save, acquire skills, enhance equipment, and view tutorials. And then maybe we'll look at the tutorials? Oh my lord, there's quite a lot here. I'd actually recommend reading those tutorials because they are more useful than you'd expect. Add skill trees and spirit stones into the mix, and there's a lot more depth to explore. Tonally, this game hit me harder than I expected. Emma's only 18, and because her powers mirror the malefacts corrupting the world, she's feared and forced to live in total isolation from what's left of humanity. There's a real weight of loneliness running through this game, which makes watching her bond with Ku hit even harder. And listen, I need Game Freak to hear this right now. If anything happens to Ku, I will not be okay. Speaking of which, my favorite moment so far, hands down, is actually the flashback showing how Emma and Ku met. It's genuinely touching, and it doubles as the introduction to a new mechanic, the rapport system. You can pet Ku and give him treats as a means of increasing the number of skill slots available. Not only are these moments adorable, but they reward you in-game. It's also the kind of detail that makes the world feel lived in instead of just designed. Just a quick caveat, I'm not a tech expert, so please take this with a grain of salt. I'm playing the Steam version of the game, and I ran into a few instances of pop-in and minor lag while exploring. I can't say for certain if that's my PC or my settings or something else, but it was noticeable enough to mention. To be clear, it was minor and not a deal breaker, just something worth flagging. Beast of Reincarnation will release on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Steam on August 4th, 2026. I'll be streaming it over on Twitch, and I'd love to have you come hang out with us. I stream Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. A huge thank you again to Game Freak, Fictions, and the Beast of Reincarnation PR team for providing me with the review code for the game. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time!